How did emo bands adopt punk's DIY ethic? Imagine starting a band with just a guitar and a dream, then making your own rules about how to share your music. That's pretty much how emo bands got their start with punk's DIY ethic. Back in the 1980s, the hardcore punk scene in Washington, D.C. was all about doing things yourself. Bands didn't wait for big record labels to give them a shot. They recorded their music in small studios or even at home, and they released it on tiny independent labels or by themselves. This approach was a way to stay true to their sound and message, not to follow what the mainstream wanted. Punk's DIY ethic was born from frustration with the music industry's focus on profits. Punk bands wanted to control their music and how it was shared. They organized their own shows in basements, community centers, or small clubs, outside of big venues and corporate interests. Emo, which grew out of hardcore punk, inherited this same spirit. Early emo bands like Rites of Spring and Embrace played loud, fast, and emotional music, but they also took charge of their careers. They booked their own tours, made their own artwork, and sold merchandise directly to fans. Even as emo gained popularity in the 1990s and 2000s, the DIY ethic stayed strong. Bands like Jawbreaker still recorded in small studios and released music on independent labels. They kept the spirit of independence alive, even if they became more successful. The DIY approach wasn't just about music. It extended to everything from fashion to how they promoted their shows. They created their own zines, mailed out their music, and built direct relationships with fans. Practically, this meant emo bands often recorded albums at home or in small studios, avoiding expensive commercial studios. They released their music on small labels or by self-publishing. They organized tours in unconventional venues like basements or community centers, which kept costs low and allowed more creative freedom. They made their own merchandise and artwork, giving their bands a personal touch. They also used grassroots promotion, like mailing out tapes and flyers, to reach fans directly. This approach helped emo bands stay authentic and true to their emotional message. While punk was often political and anti-establishment, emo focused on personal feelings and vulnerability. But both shared a core belief in independence and self-reliance. In the end, emo bands adopted punk's DIY ethic by taking control of their music, their image, and their connection to fans. They kept the underground spirit alive, shaping emo's unique identity within the larger punk tradition.